Hey guys, welcome back to another devlog. It's been a fun week of programming and working on the game. I've implemented a couple of interesting features that I'd like to share with you guys. The first one is called Z ordering. When making a 2D game, the order that the sprites are drawn is very important. For example, you don't want the ground to be drawn above the player, or an enemy that is behind the player drawn in front of the player. You want to have full control over what is drawn when. This is a very simple problem to fix if you're using a game engine like Godot or Unity. You just set a z-index value on the node or game object you're dealing with, and you're done. The engine takes care of the rest. But if you're coding your own engine like me, you need to come up with your own solution. I decided to give every sprite its own z-index value, and instead of drawing them right away, I record the information necessary to render the object in an array of structs. I then sort this array by the z-index value of each struct, and I finally issue the draw calls using this sorted array. You can see the solution working here. The next thing I worked on this week is stress testing the engine. I plan on having lots of enemies on the screen and in the greater game world at any given time. That's why I decided to test and see what is the maximum amount of entities the engine can handle right now. Here's the game running with 1,000 entities. 2,000 entities here. At 3,000 we go down to 30 FPS. 4,000 entities, about 25 FPS. And finally 6,000 entities at 16 FPS. Pretty much unplayable after 3,000 entities at the moment. To be honest, this test is pretty much useless in the long run, because currently there aren't any collisions, AI, or any other complicated system in the game. Those will have a big impact on performance, and there's simply no way to measure that at the moment. So this test ended up becoming how many sprites can the engine draw above a decent frame rate, which is actually a problem that I need to tackle soon. Currently, the way I draw sprites is very inefficient, because I'm issuing a draw call for each individual sprite. This is a very bad idea, and things can be much faster if I could draw the same amount of sprites with less draw calls. This is where sprite batching comes in and saves the day. I won't go into detail about what sprite batching is right now, because that's going to be the topic of a future devlog. Another issue is the fact that I'm drawing and updating all the entities all the time, even the ones not visible on the screen. Only drawing and updating visible entities will have a major impact on performance. My guess is that with these optimizations, the engine should be able to handle over 100,000 entities easily, which is way more than what the final game will end up using anyways. Alright, this is it for today's devlog. I'm gonna keep working on the game and add more features. Some of the things on my list are basic enemies and combat, experience and leveling up, animations, and more. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Thanks a lot for dropping by, and I will see you guys in the next one.